the Korean students exposed to the language for a very limited period of time. And the target vocabulary, the target number of vocabulary is, can you guess? For 4 years in the elementary school level?
Per year.
Will you try? Isn't it fun? Nobody, just try it. I'm just curious. Okay. For 4 years? From grade 3 to grade 6? For 4 years, okay. For 4 years, around 450. Gary, where are you?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So 1 year, 100 and 150. So, yes, repetitive. So in total, less than 500. So the students you're teaching, if you speak very fast, 제가 만약 이렇게 빨리 말한다면 무슨 말인지 알아들으시겠어요? 제가 이렇게 한국말로 하면 못 알아들으시겠죠? See? What I said, it's a very simple Korean word. But if I speak in a normal speed like this, you got lost, right? So that's the feedback I'm getting from the teachers and monitors. Like, I heard that, Tatiana and Susan Kroner, I think, the speed, why don't you listen to the samples and, most of you are getting really good feedback, today. Yeah. But like, Tatiana and Susan, they've been, with us for, longer period of time than most teachers. The speed, they said it's good. So, 기억하세요. 한국말로 이렇게 하면 못 알아들으세요. Please remember, that the speed of the words, you're talking to the students who would get lost if you speak at your normal speed. Okay? Okay. And I have to ask one of the teachers, I couldn't, work one of the teachers because, and the other thing is speak slowly, the speed, okay? That's the one thing you have to remember. And the clarity, speak clearly. Articulate. I'm sorry, but since I've got a lot of complaints for one of the teachers, does not speak clearly enough. So I have to ask not to have one of the teachers in certain program. So speak clearly, articulate. You got it? Okay? So the speed and the clarity, and that's the one. And the second thing, the other thing was using the PowerPoint. Well, last weekend, I was in the training for, Gangwon-do, and it went pretty well. We had, 10-minute Q&A session after we finished 2.5 hours good presentation. But guess what? The first teacher who pointed out our teachers made a mistake, got messed up the wrong lessons, got confused with 6th and 5th graders. Gosh, I was sweating. And there were the representative from EBS and the superintendents from the school board. And everybody was happy. And we got excited. I was so happy. And I could tell everybody was happy. But one single teacher pointed out, one of our teachers, it was not actually later find out, not of the one of, but, a couple of teachers got mixed up. And, with the 6th and 7th, 5th graders, she used, same materials. It killed us. It killed us. You don't know what I should do to make up that kind of mistakes in Korea. So when you, before your start, you have to check the lesson. I know you have different classes, but please don't get confused. And then also get prepared. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And good. Good. Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Susan. Yeah, please type up what you think so that you can share your ideas with other teachers. And for the PowerPoints, what they pointed out was it was this the PowerPoints. Some teachers repeat the PowerPoints exactly same, 100% same, which make your class look boring. That doesn't mean that you can add a lot of new new content. But some teachers just follow within the limited time, just repeat the same sentence, which the PowerPoints should be covered with the Korean English teachers before your class, right? So it was really they said do not repeat 100%. However, it doesn't mean that you can add new just vocabulary. For example, one teacher pointed out that in the class it was about food for the 5th graders. They learn apple, banana. I like apples. I like bananas, like that kind of thing. But the teacher used vegetarian, which is not in the national curriculum until the high school. She used, according to her, she used more than 20 times or something. That's what she used. That's what she told us. So when you add your the new vocabulary, please add that. Okay. Okay. And the third one is about the activities. Yesterday, I happened to monitor one of the teacher's classes who played hangman game for more than 12 minutes. It was too much. Yeah, it was too much. And and also when you do the activities, just listen and repeat. That's one of the activities you can do. But listen and repeat, if it goes, 10 students by one time, and if you spend, 10 seconds, then the 9 students should wait, right? So you could use listen and repeat, but do not spend not too much time, okay? Okay, and just